Excited. Got a big opportunity this week. So I know I'm not the only one that is excited about the opportunity we have in front of us to, go to a big time, environment and play ball. So, it's good that we had a good week off, got a lot better, and guys are just ready to get back out there.
I meant physically. How's your body?
Oh, good.
Good.
Yeah.
What kind of stands out to you the most about this Michigan defense?
Probably their D-line. Their D-lines are big, physical, really good athletes. So, got a challenge, up front to be able to run the ball. And, I know our guys are going to take that challenge head on and really attack it every single day. So.
You haven't had the knee brace on all season, have you?
Yeah, all the quarterbacks have been wearing it all year.
Okay.
So
During practice.
during practice, just
Are you going to have to
practice.
wear it during game?
No.
What's kind of the biggest thing, kind of having an extra week after that Maryland loss? Kind of what's the biggest thing you took away from that?
I don't think the time off really changes the message, but it's just that we got to get better. Whether it's myself, the guys up front, the guys on the outside, just being able to all work together and just produce more yards, more explosives, whatever it is. And I know that we've been working really hard at it these last week or so leading up to this point, and we're excited to see what we put on tape come Saturday.
Coach Michael talked about the positives of creativity of this offense, but also the need to play better within structure. How do you guys do that, and maybe what's been lacking in the execution there that you guys have been worried about?
I mean, I don't think it's a secret that big negatives have been what's killed us. Whether we get a drive rolling and we have a penalty or whatever it is that sets us back. There seems to be one play that kind of stalls the drive. So just being able to get rid of that negative play, just keep compounding good plays on top of each other and put drives together and end up in the end zone.
Speaking of those negative plays, it feels like sacks have been in some of the games. What is kind of going on some of those plays? Is it more so like seeing downfield isn't there, or how do you kind of combat that as a quarterback?
Yeah, I think there's a mixture to it. It's a team sport for a reason. Everyone has their 111th, and at the end of the day, we just all have to do it, just that much better to get rid of those sacks. And I think a lot of it does fall on the quarterback, does fall on the O-line, does fall on the receivers too. It does, it's a team sport. So we all have to be able to take our coaching and just adapt and adjust and get better. Really just, we know that we have a big task coming on Saturday, so just being able to focus on that and, trying to eliminate that from the game Saturday.
Along those lines, any kind of adaptations that you've made to kind of cut down on those sacks?
I think the big thing is just, maybe changing up what we do pre-snap a little bit, trying to simplify some things. We know what we're going to see. We just got to be able to go translate it from the film room to the field and from practice to the game. So there's just a lot that we have a lot of guys kind of moving around up front so far these first few weeks, but just being able to get everyone comfortable next to each other, I think that's going to be a big help, and we've been able to do that these last few weeks or this last week.
You have played significant snaps in 2 weeks where Billy took a lot of the reps in practice.
Right.
Now you've kind of, gotten used to that, but how have these last 2 weeks to kind of be able to get more reps with the ones, or how did that kind of go as Billy said?
Yeah, I mean, during the bye week, it was kind of, trying to get everyone healthy, so doing the best to get everyone's legs back, but also, being intentional with our work. So just being able to go out there and execute whatever days we did practice. I honestly forget. But, just being able to go out there, every day that we were out there, except for Friday, I think it was. So just being able to, get those reps together. Like I said, just being able to gel together, not playing as, different units, but playing as one team and one offense. So just being able to have that kind of maturity about ourselves to go about our business, however many reps we do get during the week.
Were you able to take your mind off football with the bye week? Did you get to do anything maybe outside of it?
No, I didn't want to be honest. Got a bad taste in my mouth from last time I was out on the field, so really just excited to get back out there and play ball.
The bye week's kind of sometimes affording some different guys some opportunities, with older guys maybe getting little bit of a break there. Kind of any younger guys that, I realize as I'm asking, you in your second year, but any of kind of the other younger guys who stood out to you during the bye week?
I think honestly, like the way we attacked it, or the way we practiced all week, like we did put those young guys into uncomfortable situations a little bit. So yeah, there were a few guys that really took it on the chin and was able to kind of step up a little bit, and it was exciting to see, just because some of those young guys, they're running scouts, so they don't really get the reps during the season to like prove that they know what they're doing, that they can execute. And then at the end of the day, we would have 3-on-3 scrimmages, and I think my favorite part of that was watching Harry Bortolotti run the ball. There was one play where he broke free a little bit, and he was looking around to find the nearest guy to just go try and run him over. So just I love that about Harry, and that was probably the highlight of the week in my eyes for the threes scrimmage.
When you had some time in the bye week to sort of self-scout, were there things about your own game you identified that you want to focus on moving forward?
Yeah, absolutely. Just especially once we get down, just not pressing. I think there's times, especially last week or versus Maryland, where it was getting late, and I try to be Superman and just got to be able to take what the defense gives me, and I think that's the biggest thing that I need to improve on moving forward, and it's been my focus the last few days.
And when you've got different centers throughout the last couple of weeks in front of you, obviously shotgun snaps, it's not a literal exchange, but do you notice a difference on most snaps, obviously the ones that are inaccurate you notice, but on a regular snap-to-snap basis, do you notice a difference in the snapping from your different centers?
Yeah, I'd say there's a difference, but I don't think that, they're at Wisconsin for a reason. They know how to play O-line, they know how to snap the ball, so it's not like any of them are bad per se. But yeah, there's definitely a difference between some of them, but I don't think that the snap itself is causing a major issue.
You don't have to adjust or think about it differently if a different center's in the game. It's still going to get you.
Yeah.
Coach Vrabel's talked about that culture, how the culture of this team is still really, really good. How do you maybe translate that to on the field in some ways and get some of those wins that you're talking?
Yeah, I just think that the guys trust each other. The guys have a lot of camaraderie. So just being able to lean into each other, come game time when it does get tough, it does get a little hard. Just being able to lean on each other and know that it's going to be all right. We just gotta keep giving body blow after body blow, and that's the focus come Saturday. And I know that we're all looking forward to it.
Offensively, also slow starts. It seemed like as a team for the first few games. Was there anything that you guys talked about in the bye week that maybe you could identify was an issue with those starts?
Yeah, I just think being able to come out hot, like I've said before, just being able to translate what we see in the film room and on practice into what we're seeing in the game. We do a good job of scouting our opponents, so just being able to translate what we see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday into what we do Saturday.
Are you getting the majority of the reps this week so far?
Oh yeah.
With the ones?
Yeah.
Is Billy getting any time with you at all?
Billy is, he's practicing still, and he's feeling good. I talked to him earlier, honestly, about it, about what he's feeling and what he's doing, and he's feeling good, and he's excited to for whatever the journey takes. But I know he's willing to do what's best for the team at the end of the day. That's just the type of guy that he is, the type of leader that he is. So.
What do you think about Hunter and that one drive that he got? How do you think he played?
Thought he played well. He was able to take what the defense gave him. Made a good play on the touchdown throw. He had a really good drive and good week last week. So he's been doing good.